So it's been so intense. Like it's a lot. God.
A few days ago, a lot of people were saying like, oh my gosh, Jeffree Star did such an amazing thing. This is awesome. And then she comes in with, like, it was just kind of shady.
Yeah.
Jeffree Star started this whole movement in the beauty community of like that 30K. He was the only one I feel was giving 30K. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux, and in today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama.
Rich Lux exclusive.
Well, girl, another day in fabulous quarantine. Here we are again with the latest drama. If you hear laughing, I have my friend Chris here over here in the background giving commentary. Okay.
Yo.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Huda Beauty. She's at it again, but first I want to show you my new Dior blush. So it looks like, look, dude, I think that's so cool that I had to have. Anyways, look, girl, I don't really know if it works or not, but I think it's super cute, so I just want to try it on. Put a little blush. No. Can you tell it's even on there? I can't
even see it.
I can't even tell, but it's like a very light blush. But like, if you guys are into like light blushes, this is the one for you, the new Dior one. This is color 001 Pink is the name of it. I mean, it shows up here very lightly, and I do see it, but it's very light. But don't ask me, I just kind of like to blush up this whole. Anyway, you know who Huda Beauty is?
Heard of them.
Her.
Her.
So Huda Beauty's makeup line, they make a lot of money. Well, she lives in Dubai. So the CEO of Huda Beauty, which is Huda Katan, she said that she is going to be giving one lucky makeup artist, an MUA, $100,000 due to the thing that's going on, because of what's going on in the world. So a lot of people are going to enter. One thing I have noticed is a lot of millionaires are stepping up and saying, hey, I know a lot of you are out of work. Here's how to, you know, we want to give back, and here's how to enter the giveaway. So a lot of people are giving away money.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and I think it says, because let me tell you what, you see a lot of people's true colors during this time. A lot of businesses out there are publicly keeping their employees coming to work, GameStop, and then turning around, and after the backlash publicly, they like, what do you think about that?
I think they're just trying to keep revenue going, which, you know, makes sense. But at the same time, you have to think about your workers. So
yeah.
It's funny how they did a 180 once social media started eating them up.
As soon as social media is like, why you keep these people coming to work? Then they want to like all of a sudden change it up.
They're like, you know what?
Like
actually, we're going to send them home.
We just didn't know how bad it was. That's currently how it is. But what do you think about the millionaires stepping up and giving money back?
I think it's great. I think it's incredible, yeah.
I think it's something that I want to see more of. I want to see, if you're able to do it, do it. That's how I kind of feel like that.
I mean, I'm giving away $1 million myself.
Yeah, here we are. We're giving. But on Instagram, we are giving away some money to someone out there. So check me out on Instagram. It's on my story. You can check out how to win. But this is my thing. I feel like this is we're all in it together in a sense, and you really see a lot of people's true color. Like, I've seen like, I love makeup. It keeps my mind off of it. But like, I see some companies and they're just like having makeup sales, and it's like, girl, you know, you know, makeup is a distraction for me, so I like it. But like, I just see some businesses taking advantage of like that. Maybe it's a smart move. It's a smart business move, but ethically, I think maybe it's frowned upon.
Right.
But from a business standpoint, great. But I feel like a lot of people are staying at home, spending money, shopping online. Some, not everybody. I think there is people who are spending money shopping online. But let me roll you the clip of what Huda Beauty had to say. Roll it.
So it's been so intense. Like, it's a lot. I feel like everyone in the entire world is feeling so overwhelmed with emotion right now. I think everyone was scared about like, how can I protect my loved one? And then it became, oh my God, how am I going to protect myself? And now it's like, how are we going to protect the entire world from the financial impact of what's about to happen? Like, if we get sick or not, everyone is going to be affected financially, and some people are not going to be able to survive that financial impact. And that's like, for me, the scariest thing right now. Like, Like, it's so scary to think about people who are going to get sick, but the people who are going to become homeless, the people who are going to lose their jobs, the people who are not going to be able to feed their children, to pay for the roofs over their head, that to me has become now the scariest situation. And I've just been feeling very overwhelmed, like with emotion, and like I have so many knots in my stomach right now. And I'm feeling like, I don't know, like I think all of us feel this way. Like, how can we make a change? And I think back, I think just a few years ago, 2016, right? We were just starting our makeup business, and I couldn't even pay myself a salary. I couldn't even pay my employees at the time. They didn't know this, but I had to take some influencer deals at the time to pay their salaries because I didn't want them feeling unstable with their jobs. And we were just like, oh my God, if we could just survive this year, we'll make it through. It is hard to run a business as it is. Never mind adding a pandemic to a situation. Like, this is going to be a hard one. A lot of people are not going to survive this, point blank, you know? And I think a lot of us relate to this. Like, I just think about like praying to be able to make our rent payments, paying for all these things. And it's already scary. And now this, like, it's a lot to deal with. I've been feeling very overwhelmed with emotion. I've been wanting to do something, and I've been talking to my team, and we want to make such a big impact. We want to make a big change for people, but we don't know where to begin. And I feel like we're going to do something today. I want to do something today. It might not be perfect, and that's okay. We just want to start. I just want to start something right now. And I'm sure as we do this, we'll get inspired, and you guys will inspire us, and you guys will help us make more impact. But right now, we want to start with just supporting our makeup artists, because I started out as a makeup artist. That's how I started our business. And immediately, like, I remember driving and my husband was like, man, a lot of freelance workers are not going to be able to find work. And I remember being like, oh my God, like, whatever job I had was my livelihood. It wasn't my savings account. That was my livelihood. If I had one gig that paid me that month, that was my livelihood. And thank God my husband was working at the time, but he was also freelancing, you know, and his money was unstable. That's tough. That's really, really, really tough. And so it feels like yesterday for me. So I don't know. I feel it, you know, I feel it in my stomach. I feel it in so many places, and I'm scared for people. I guess that fear that I had in those days of not knowing how we were going to make it, I feel it like so much right now. And so I want to do something today. Again, this is not going to be perfect. But we're just going to start. I felt really comfortable starting with a number, that I felt could make impact. So I want to start with $100,000 today. I want to give it to 100 people, because that can at least help 100 people take care of their situation. I don't know the rules yet. I haven't figured all that out. I just want to shoot this video, and I want to put it out there, and I'll figure out the rules, and I'll regroup, and then we'll put all the rules down in the caption below. But we just want to start right now making change. So we're going to post this video now, and hopefully you guys will help us come up with some ideas too on how we can make change. And I also want to support small businesses. So I'm going to do a lot of shout outs over the next few days, specifically on businesses that, like, you know, I can support, like product related businesses where people can hopefully go and support them. This is tough. We're all in this together. I don't think we realize this. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't realize the whole world is in this together. And, you know, I've always felt like so much responsibility to the beauty industry. I've always felt like, you know, like I had to, I know it sounds weird, I don't want to go too deep in this, but I've always felt like I had to prove that I could make it because so many big companies told us we couldn't. You know, I've always felt like the pressure to make it because there was a lot of reasons why we couldn't make it. And so I've always felt like a lot of pressure, and like I feel like a lot of responsibility to a lot of people, you know? So I just want to start this. And normally when we do any like type of charity work, we never really talk about it. But I think this is a time where like we need to see the positivity, and hopefully like this will be like something we all can be happy about. Like, so if you see somebody, you know, getting some money for something, hopefully you feel good about that too, and you know your time is about to come too. So we're gonna do this video. We're gonna post it right now. It's not gonna be perfect, but you know, please don't be mad at us if it's not perfect. We just want to do our best right now, and we'll do other things, you know, over the next, you know, few days and hopefully longer, and we'll make it better and better as we go along. So I love you guys so much. Please stay positive. Please stay healthy. You know that you spread so much positivity. You can spread positivity to the people around you, and trust me, it will come back to you. Like, trust me, it comes back. Whatever you spread comes back to you. Trust me. I'm like living proof of it. I'm telling you right now. I love you guys so much. And I'm just wishing everybody a lot of health and a lot of stability right now in a time like this. I love you guys so much, so much. And I'll talk to you guys so soon.
So let me know what you think about what Huda Beauty had to say with all that. Are you gonna answer? Do you think it's right? Do you think that people should pick one winner or spread it out to a lot of people?
I'd spread it out myself.
I'd spread it out.
Show more love to more people.
Yeah, for $100,000 is a lot of money.
Right.
You know, but I kind of feel like, this is my opinion. Y'all can come for me all you want in the comments, because I know y'all do. I kind of feel like Huda Beauty is one of... Okay, look. Here we go. You know how, like, in business, there's always, like, that one brand or company or entity that watches what everyone does first, and then they make their move? Mm-hmm. It's smart, but kind of, like, sneaky. I think Huda Beauty was like, well, let me see what other people are going to do. So when she saw, like, other CEOs in the beauty community say, we're going to give money back, we're going to give this amount back, she came in and was like, because other people, like Jeffree Star, said he's giving $30,000 away to one person. And there's rules and how to, like, get out. So you check them out on Instagram so you can find out how, and Twitter. But I kind of felt like she was like, oh, 30,000? 100,000. And I feel like that was shady.
Take that.
I feel like that was shade. And instead of her being a real boss and being like, I'm gonna match you,
right,
and you know what, you're 30,000 and mine 30,000, let's get in on it together. That would have been cool.
One-upped him.
But I feel like she tried to one-up him, and I feel like this was shady because a lot of people in the community, this is a few days ago, a lot of people were saying like, oh my gosh, Jeffree Star did such an amazing thing. This is awesome. And then she comes in with, like, it was just kind of shady. Yeah. I see, although I think it's a good thing and I'm happy she's giving back. I don't want to take that away from her. I'm happy anyone's able to give back. But it just kind of felt like, let's see who has the biggest dong and put it on the table type. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whip them out, boys.
It was just shady to me. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm happy people are giving back. But in this situation, it kind of felt like that. At least to me, they're in the same demographic. She knows who he is. And she knows that he made a wave. Jeffree Star started this whole movement in the beauty community of like that 30K. He was the only one I feel was giving 30K. Estee Lauder and all these other big brands, they haven't done anything. Oh, yeah. And they're like the ones with the heaviest pockets. And then she comes in with 100K.
And it's all going to one person, 100K?
So she says.
Jeez.
She might have changed it by now, but the story that we posted, whatever. But from the beginning, initially, it was like giving 100K to MUA. I'm pretty sure she might split it. I don't know. But, and then here's the other thing. The dark side of it. Because there's always the backlash, right? Anytime you do something good, there's always a backlash. There's a cause and effect. So a lot of these people who are giving away money, like I said, people are happy about it. But then you have this other side. It was like, oh, well, they're just giving away money to make themselves look better, clean up their act. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of like, girl.
There's always naysayers about everything.
They always want to hate the house.
You can do the greatest things for people, and there's going to be that troll that sits in the corner, well, they're only doing it because they messed up last year.
They're only doing it because in 2008, this is not forget.
I got my receipts right here.
I know, this is not forget. And I'm like, okay, you know what, bitch? You won't win. How about that? Since you want to hold on, I just can't hold a grudge like that for years. It's like, girl, bye. Keep it moving. Well, like, because I'm giving away money on my Instagram.
That's awesome.
So I was just like, okay, you know what? If you don't like me, don't enter my giveaway. Right. If you don't support me, don't enter my giveaway. As is the truth all day long. Because, and here's the thing. There'll be a person who has maybe said something negative about me on Twitter. Will end up winning.
They'll enter, yeah.
And then other people will be like, aha! 4 years ago, they put on here, Rich Lux is a fat bitch. I can't stand his ass. But here they are winning, collecting the money. It's shady to have. I'm telling you,
Thank
shady.
You, Rich Lux. You're so nice. I've always loved your channel.
Listen, like, please do not make fake accounts to enter these giveaways. Please do not make fake stories about how your mom or your aunt, like, don't make fake stories from fake accounts, because what you're doing is you're taking that away from someone who deserves to win.
People do that?
Oh, yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Wow. My dog's eyeball fell out. I need the money.
I need the money. Yeah, like, and they don't even have a dog.
Yeah. Where's your dog?
It's like catfishing to win prizes online.
That's crazy.
You know, I've seen it all. I mean, to me, it mind blows me that we live in 2020 and there are still profiles with no pictures, like the blank, you know, the gray profile picture. You go there, nothing on their wall, no memes. It's like nothing. It's just fake. That's a fake account. And it's like, who really is behind it, doing it? And they probably have more fake accounts entering giveaways and prizes and sweepstakes to win. I feel, you know, I used to know, so I'm not going to say her name, but they used to go to talk shows in New York and LA on certain days. You know how you line up to get tickets and you try to get a ticket ahead of time so you can win the prizes they give out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like
Ellen DeGeneres does that big thing. And then
you know how Ellen gives away free stuff, and Oprah used to give away free stuff, and Wendy Williams gives away free stuff. These people would show up to win the free stuff and then sell it online.
Oh man! Oh, Ellen did a thing about that where she was exposing the guests who sold their stuff online.
Yeah.
And she would have them back onto the show and she'd be like, so what about this thing we gave you? You sold it online. They're like, oh, well, you know, what happened was... It was something like that. I remember that.
People do that. So if they're going to that extreme to go to a talk show and sit through the boring talk show to get a free vacuum...
Let them have it.
Let them have it. Shit, you know what? This moment sitting here reminds me of that movie from like the Paris is Burning, and that lady sitting there. Hold on, let me try to reenact, and she's just like, you know where I'm going with. Guys, I'm gonna put a link down below to what I'm talking about. So she's sitting there, and she's like, you know, I used to dream of being a big star. Hold on, I'm a great character. I used to dream about being a big star. And as you get older, you set your expectations a little lower. And then she says, I'll put the link, like I said, and then she says, if you shoot your arrow and it goes real far, well, good for you. Like, girl, I freaking love that moment. It's like such an iconic moment. I'm gonna put that link down below. You can check it out. But guys, if you love this video and this story, give it a thumbs up, give it a share. If you like Chris banter, he says hi. Hey girl. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. I love you so much.
Rich Lux exclusive.